Hey, what's up everybody? BDF 44 coming at you with another video. Alright, so I don't want to take up too much of my basketball time because I don't have a whole lot of space on this phone, but I did want to give y'all a quick update on everything, and it's going well. No complaints. Just had a nice conversation about basketball with my boy T, and just made a video there for that he asked me, requested that I give a topic up there in regards to a few of his thoughts, so I left that up there as well. Made an art piece while I was speaking with him. Nothing too serious, just getting that out of the way as well. And right now I'm just taking myself to local Target because I don't have a lot of time. It's already 1 o'clock, and of course Bible studies at 4:30, and not only that, but it's payday to pay for the room, but the deposit has yet to go through from my family side of town. So getting all the way away, going to Hollywood, and then coming all the way back probably would make it so that I'm a little late. And I want to stay as close as possible, so as soon as the deposit gets here I can get them their money as soon as possible. So all of that equates to me just not being able to necessarily leave the area today, but I did want to get out the house, man. I started having a headache in that cooped up room, man. It's a little warm today, probably about 81 degrees, something like that. So I figured, hey, I need some fresh air, get a little walk in, and it's all gonna be good so long as I keep it in the area. So yeah, man, had an interesting dream last night I could share with you guys. I dreamed that I was at Drake's house. I don't know Drake, I never met Drake. My mom did know the Graham family back in the day in San Francisco before Drake was born, but I don't know the man, never met him. But I was at his house, and it was one of them situations where he was at it's weird. It was me, Drake, Usher, Anita Baker, my homie, one of my friends, and my friend's mom. Very strange. And it was early in the morning. It had to be like 7:30 in the morning, breakfast time, something like that. And it was one of them situations where we sat down at the breakfast table all together and had a good conversation. But afterwards, Drake came up to me and expressed to me that he was irritated with my friend's mom. And he was like, bro, I really didn't want to do that video. I didn't want to sit there with y'all because that lady was saying some things to me that was irritating me, that offended me or whatever. I don't know how he worded it, but I was essentially telling him, man, thank you for allowing me to sit there, because I was able to sit there and have a moment there that I'm never going to forget for the rest of my life. I'm able to sit here with you, Anita Baker, and Usher. Like, thank you for bullying through that so that I could have that moment for the rest of my life. That's what I was telling him. Like, I understand that she offended you, man, but I really appreciate you sitting through that. It was weird, and that's how the dream ended. But essentially what I woke up understanding is that, I often, in my reclusive way of doing things, don't allow for that type of thing. If I don't want to be somewhere, I ain't going. And if I, that kind of thing is, and if I don't really go out of my way like I would otherwise, so that others would be able to thank me for doing so in that way. And it's just, for me to have been appreciative of Drake doing that for me, I would not be willing to do that for Drake or anyone, that kind of thing. So it was like, it woke me up and helping me understand that, right now, as I was telling you guys yesterday, my siblings are in town or in San Diego. But, it was one of those situations where, my brother Matthew is in Pasadena right now. They dropped him off to spend the day with my sister Diane. And my sister wanted to, have me come out to Pasadena to visit my bro and herself. And, Matthew is a sweet soul. He's got a certain mental circumstance that doesn't allow for him to enjoy life normally. And, he really does reach out to everybody. I was telling you guys about him a couple times. He never forgets anybody's birthday. He's just a sweet soul, a great person to have in your family. And I would love to spend time with him, but I'm just where I'm at in my life today. I'm just not able to kind of meet the expectations. But I did know that they were coming in town months ago, and so it's incumbent upon me to be more responsible in my life so that I could have been available to visit my family. My little niece, is in San Diego right now with my Marine brother. My sister Sarah's in town from Texas. My stepmother's in town from, I think she's in Indiana these days, and with Matthew, who lives there as well. It's like these people don't be in town all the time, and it's like it's really been messing with my head that I'm not available or don't want to be in a position that to get all the way to these places to visit people that ain't gonna be in town very much, who I don't know if I ever see again. You know what I mean? Like, it's been messing with my head. And so I have been in a kind of a weird state of mind since I spoke to my sister yesterday, because I know that she's disappointed, as naturally one would be, that I'm not available. And you know, it's just, I struggle with that and would like to be better. So I said a nice little prayer about that this morning in the shower, and having a conversation with my boy T for an hour today really helped. It helped me get a little normalcy, be reminded that I'm appreciated and that I have people I appreciate in this world, and it don't have to be a pressured conversation about what you've been up to or why things haven't gone the way that they should or whatever. So just helped my mental health to kind of talk to my friend in the midst of all of this. But that dream really did sit with me in a way that made me understand that, you know, I want to get better in that way. Maybe it's okay to inconvenience yourself so that others can have great moments to be appreciative of. And my brother Matthew deserves better from me, and I don't know how to give that to him or anyone else for that matter in this era of my life. And so that's what the struggle has been these last 24 hours. It's just my conscience and my overall state of mind. It's just been dealing with that, and just understanding that, you know, part of the reason why I can't make it to Pasadena is because I'm trying to be available to my grandfather and my uncle. They want me to, you know, be available for Bible study, for which I want to do, be consistent with. And I can't necessarily be available for Bible study if I'm somewhere else at the time Bible study is taking place. So it's like, I'm just trying my best, you know, trying my best, and I got to be here to pay for the room. So it wasn't as simple as me just going all the way out of town and then coming back at 9 o'clock at night, having not paid for that room. And so maybe if the deposit came earlier in the day, you know, maybe I could have paid that right away, but that's not within my control. So, you know, I'm trying to be responsible with what it is I'm responsible for. And I really don't want to explain that to people that I don't talk to very much. I don't want to explain that to my siblings. You know, that's not something that I want to sit down and really discuss. But it makes me look bad for not being available, you know, and it just is what it is. So that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about that, man. That's literally all I want to say about that. I'm doing the best I can, and maybe that's not very good, to be completely honest with you. But beating myself up ain't gonna make me feel no better, and I don't think it's gonna help the situation at all. So just pray about it and leave it alone, and that's what I've done. So that's it, man. I wish I had a vehicle. I'd ride out there to Pasadena and visit my bro and my sister. And if my life and my money was in order, I would have been willing to do even more, but it's not. And that's it. That's literally it. So that's all I got to say. My name is BDF 44. I thank y'all for watching. I'm out.